Wonder of the World, Part 36, Monkey Shangri-La. Okay.
I feel like that's a really bad reference to something that's probably slightly
I don't know. I mean, Shangri-La is like one of the wonders of the world, or where one of them is held.
Oh, this level. I was thinking this was a level from number 2, and I was like, this is a bad level, but it's not. That mummy Egyptian level in the second game.
Yes.
That is one of the most dullest levels in the game, and I remember that. For some reason it reminds me of something from Lego Island 2, I think.
Oh yeah.
All weird stuff.
Well, I mean, it has the same push blocks.
Hey, that's true actually. Those goddamn plush blocks.
Oh, we're creating little platforms. Oh, you can.
I think this is the first sort of generally open environment we've had in the game that feels, oh, he's gonna get you again.
Good.
No, you got him.
We good. We got. Oh,
yeah, no, you. Oh yeah, you gotta pick your sword up.
No, I will punch them with my fist.
I'd like to see that actually. If you lose all your weapons, you can just punch monkeys like they punch you.
That's pretty cool. Someone confirmed that it is only the female that some of them fall in love with because of the pop idol part of her. Yes,
I had to figure that was the case because the other guy's good at football, but that's about it, and he's not like a professional footballer.
Yeah,
professional footballer. So you know,
that's pretty cool though. I like that. It's a nice touch.
Thank you, person helpful in the comments. You are saving YouTube comments from.
You played Crash Team Racing briefly at a friend's.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Okay. I was like consistently fairly low down. I had a few high-ranking bits with some friends, but most of the time it was pretty poop. On easy as well. It's basically because I have muscle memory for Rosalina's Twinkle Star in Mario Kart Wii that still like ruins my Mario Kart 8 experience to this day.
Oh really?
So yeah, so like trying to understand this, and it's very different.
It is it's a very different game. It's more, I'd say, skill-based than Mario Kart.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's more skill-based, which is why I suck at it more. I think there's less like there's like less items that can really screw people over in it.
No, I've had some horrible luck online.
Yeah, but Mario Kart 8, someone can get the figure of 8, and then it's like, oh well, or someone get the bullet bill. Like
I've had some pretty rough luck online.
Well, I didn't realize you can push it diagonally. Oh, that's cool.
I don't think you're supposed to.
No, I think you had a little glitch.
Yeah, I would love to have done that again, but I don't know how I did that. I've unfortunately... Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I've unfortunately sort of... That would have been a speedrun strat. I wonder if I've just discovered something, or if that is a thing that's known.
Possibly tiny glitchy. But my general experience was that it took me a couple of matches, probably about 20 minutes, to get used to to understand the boosting system.
Yes.
Because like I going into this game, I have no idea how it works. I've got no understanding of how it looks. All I've done is seen you a couple of times play the game.
Yeah.
You know, in a very speedrun orientated way.
Yeah.
So it was a very different experience. And once I finally got this understood that you can chain 3 boosts, and some carts will, you know, like dial, basically go in a straight line when you drift anyway, and some of them don't. Some of them actually go in corners.
Depending on their turning parameters. Yeah, Dinkadile's high speed but low turning.
Which is good for when you want to drift straight, but bad when you actually care about drifting around a corner.
Yes.
So it sounded like it was pretty interesting. The items seemed pretty fun. I don't know. I think I'd need to spend some time myself playing it, just me, because we were playing with 4 of us on the Switch. Which, by the way, guys, if you've got the Switch edition, sorry, it's
the loading times are long.
It's just badly optimized. There's no way it should take 40 seconds to load.
It is better now. They have released an update like a day ago.
Yeah, well, I thought we played it with the update, but if we didn't, then they shaved like 40 seconds off the loading screen. And the thing is, it does a big old loading screen just to show you 3 characters jumping up and down, and then goes to another 40-second loading screen. You know what I was reminded of?
Go on.
I think you know. I don't think you'll like the comparison, but I think you know deep down what I'm. Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's the level of unoptimized rubbish that you would expect. Because Sonic 06 does that. It goes 40-second loading screen. A man appears and goes rah, 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 and then another 40-second loading screen. Back to the overworld, and you were in the same overworld all the time. Like why it needed to do that is beyond belief. And I feel like this was the same here. It's loading in an environment which is super small. I understand the Switch has low bandwidth, but but like, come on, guys. Like, Breath of the Wild was able to seamlessly load in, you know, environments as you moved between them at a much greater density. Like, it's just ludicrous. I think honestly, it's poorly optimized on the Switch, but I also feel like it's poorly optimized in general as a game. Like,
it's slow, but it's really fun.
It's fun, but the fact they didn't spend time optimizing a racing game, like, one of the biggest things about a fun racing game is the fact you can just jump in and jump out. Like, when things boot up super fast, it keeps the flow going.
Yeah.
In a way that you lose when you have to wait for a little while to get into things. I mean, what game was it recently that we had huge loading times? I mean, everyone complained and they tried to fix them, but it was like loading times pretty much broke how the game felt. Was it Crash? Was it the original Crash?
Insane Trilogy was pretty long, but they did fix that.
Yeah, because when you first, but the problem is, like, that should be done on launch. That shouldn't be, let everyone enjoy it and then we'll sort the loading times in. Because the first thing I noticed is, how long is it taking for me to, like, when I die to come back? All that sort of stuff.
Oh, Spyro, actually, that it had a long loading time even when you died.
Yeah, and this is the thing, like, I don't understand why they would need to do that. It smacks to me that they didn't.
Yeah.
Optimization wasn't the high of their list.
I guess it's just really hard to do with certain games. Like,
No,
I mean, the thing with, like, something like that is it is 100+ levels. I mean, especially with Spyro, it's 100+ levels, but every level has completely different assets. Nothing's reused. So
no, but that doesn't necessarily mean you can't, like, optimize the way the game loads in.
Yeah,
like, if you die, you need to reset everything back to how it was beforehand, which mostly involves just placing, like, breakable things and then what's it called? Enemies and then gems. That's it, really. And there's no need for it to load everything again. It just needs to replace. There needs to be some easy way of, like, resetting that. And I feel like people don't care as much now as they used to do when, you know, when Crash 1 and Spyro 1 first came out. When, you know, the optimizations they made for Crash 1 were incredible. I mean, you've seen those videos, haven't you? In Crash 1, where they show they only render absolutely what they need to, and the loading times are just super quick.
Yeah, I think the PS5 is going to be the big game changer for that. Like, it's just going to eliminate loading times, which is magnificent. I'm looking forward to it.
Even if they don't eliminate loading times, the fact that they're able to load way more, way quicker, means that things can really start to look. You can start to do things that you wouldn't have been able to do due to constraints.
Well, I mean, the fact that they can load the entire map of Spider-Man PS4 in less than a second is insane.
Yeah, and it just speaks to the fact that the consoles have been sort of umming and ahhing with the whole hard drive thing a bit too long, and the big problem is what's going to happen to the Switch now. The PS4's got, like, high SSDs in there that are quite fast. It's got, you know, the bandwidth is much faster, and the Switch's weak point is the bandwidth. They're so ridiculous. We're on a little talk about the games in general, but, like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting. The gaming industry is going to change a lot in the next year, I think. But
I'm not so sure
how much.
I'm going to be honest. The way I want the gaming industry to change is to stop, like, crushing employees. Like, that's the way I kind
absolutely. Yeah.
But, like,
yeah. I didn't know that.
See, sometimes
how was I supposed to know?
Sometimes you do that to yourself. There are other ways of getting it anyway. But I did that, and I was like, oh well.
Oh well, big rip.
Yeah, big rip, big oof.
I've done it. Oh, a crazy staircase. That's pretty cool. Okay. She's got
a real CBBC voice there, hasn't she? I
actually
wonder if... Is it?
It's not a bad thing.
Is it not?
No. CBBC voices are fun.
What is her? What's her character's name again? I can't remember what she's called.
Sakuya?
Ape Escape 3. I'm going to see who voices her, because I imagine in the UK one. So, this is going to sound... I don't mean this because this is going to be... When I say this, it's going to be charged with something that... Well... Okay. It feels like they made the girl playthrough on this the easy mode, because some of the apes, like, get all lovey-dovey.
Oh my god, no, what are you doing to me?
No, you... Oh, come on.
No, yes!
Oh, wow.
Oh, thank you.
How much did that give you?
Loads, like 300, because I had no coins.
Wow. So,
yes, I'm so happy. Sorry, go on.
I'm gonna try and go back.
Yes.
I think they tried to make the girl character the easy mode by making some of the apes fall in love with you.
It's only been one so far, though.
There's a few, but like, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't make it easy mode. No, you. Oh wow, that was the big oof.
That went badly. That's not bad, is it?
No, it hasn't. So death doesn't mean anything, I guess. It just puts you back to the last point.
Oh well. No, it's more I didn't know if the Switch had reset, so I could get the 300 coins again.
Well, I think
Alas,
you've.
It was not to be.
Yeah, basically. Okay, so there's not that many. It's not too bad, but it still is one of those things where you're a bit like they could have just not done it.
Oh, it's interesting, but the I like the I like the different ideas they've had, like the little subtle things here and there. Oh.
That went well.
Yeah, it sure did. Yeah. That didn't feel good.
Yeah, I'd like everyone in the comments to not mention the crossover this game did, and just to let me just to know that in a future episode that is going to be, I'm going to show Teal, it'll happen, and he'll get to enjoy that.
It'll be a great time.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, I totally know what it is, but.
Oh, do you?
But yeah, it's. Loads of people spoiled it for me, but let's just.
Oh, really?
I mean, I spoiled it at your house.
Did you?
I saw the back of the box. I was like, oh, that's a thing.
Which box?
Ape Escape 3.
People don't spoil the other one.
Oh, there's another one. Okay, I don't know about that one.
Fantastic.
I only know about the one. How can I say this without spoiling it? That'll do. I mean, I spoiled it, but.
I mean, that's sort of a thing. But you never played the Metal Gear Solid series, have you?
Yeah, I have.
I've played 1.
I've played 1. I've played 5. I've played bits of 4.
You've missed out on 3, which is awesome.
I have.
And 2, which actually has aged to the point where it's become more relevant now than it was when it came out, which I think is really fun. It's a lot of discussion on artificial intelligence and. Just artificial intelligence and how it can drive. I don't know. I can't remember. Artificial intelligence buzzwords.
I'm looking forward to Death Stranding. It's gonna be weird.
Yeah. Did you hear about Keanu was in a video? It's been announced to be in what video game is it again? Yeah, Cyberpunk. Originally he was. Someone said to Kojima, "Oh, we should be in this game," and Kojima was like, "No, I want Mads Mikkelsen."
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So it was like Mads Mikkelsen is the preferred person that Kojima wanted and actually denied other people doing it, which I think is really cool. But looking at the character, I think it suits Mads a bit more than Keanu.
No, it's cool. I'm really looking forward to the game. It's going to be very weird. I'm going to suck at it, and that's why it's going to be great. People will hate me playing it, but I will freak out. And that's what people want, I think. So...
It's going to be so fun. It looks really interesting.
Yeah, we have no idea what it's about. What the hell's going on in this game? I hope they only have one more trailer, like the launch trailer, and I hope that just still tells you nothing. Which I think is probably going to do that. I don't think it's going to ruin anything. They've gone out of their way to show you pretty much nothing, so...
It's going to be one of those games that's going to, it's the experience is going to be predominantly what everyone is really looking forward to.
Yeah.
So this is what winds me up. So the wiki for Ape Escape, the Ape Escape wiki calls Sayaka by her American name, which is Yumi, right? Mm-hmm. But in Japan and the European release, she's called Sayaka. So why not call her Sayaka? Because that's what she's called in the original release and the European release. But oh no. American Central Ape Escape Wiki calls her by her name only used in the American dub. For the gaijin out there now.
Maybe it was an American who edited the wiki.
Yeah, Maria Darling is the voice actor who plays her in this game.
Okay, I don't know that name, but...
I feel like she's in Bob the Builder, that's why. No, she's from all the stuff that we should remember.
I see.
She's in Watership Down.
I never really saw much of, oh god, I was going to say, I never really saw much of Bob the Builder. Seen Watership Down, though.
She's in Watership Down as... I'm trying to find where it is, but it's... Oh, it doesn't say. Okay.
Miscellaneous character.
Wouldn't surprise me.
What am I missing? Like, I'm missing like 8 monkeys in this level, but I have no idea where I haven't been.
That's cool. I like the fact that you've got no idea. This is like a level which actually doesn't unfold itself in a linear fashion as much.
It's a really good level. It's really chill.
Yeah, it is. It's
really
chill.
calming.
It's like by the beach, but there's like it's got its own like mystical
this way.
sense to it.
I haven't seen this. Yeah, it's got like a sort of Mayan sort of feel. I like this. This is really cool. This game's really cool.
Yeah, Ape Escape 3 is the best one. If you've never played Ape Escape 3, even if you've never played any of the Ape Escapes, just pick this one up and play it. I mean, PCSX2 runs this game mostly pretty well.
Yeah, it's been alright.
There are some.
Oh, there you go.
So there's more of them that do it. So it does feel like they went a bit more for the easy mode. I just wish they hadn't have done it on the girl character because there's connotations there that are a bit
Oh well.
Okay, so she did Pippin, Hannah, Clover, and additional voices on Watership Down Series 3 only, apparently.
Wait, series?
Yeah, it was a TV series, Watership Down, as well, which just is bizarre.
I know of it as the movie.
Yeah, I think most of us know it as the movie.
Okay, interesting.
Professor Layton and the Eternal Diva. She's Luke Tritton.
Cool. That's cool.
I'm trying to think if she's Blossom in the UK dub of the Powerpuff Girls.
Really? There was a separate dub?
UK dub of the Powerpuff... Yeah.
What?
This must be a new version. This must be a new version of the Powerpuff Girls.
What year?
I'm trying to find that out now.
I was gonna say, they did do a new Powerpuff Girls series.
Oh, of course, Jim Cummings was in some voice acting stuff. The Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, of course he was. It's Jim Cummings.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
He's just a legend.
We made it through that segment without commenting on his surname.
He's
Thank God for that.
He's a master of his craft.
Yeah, I can tell.
But most importantly,
his craft.
Yes, that's the one.
His crafty little wanks. Anyway, moving on. This is he's Natsumi Uncharu on Ape Escape on the Loose, which was revoiced for the UK. She's Natsumi Uncharu, which is interesting. She's loads of people from Everybody's Golf and Everybody's Tennis.
No, that makes sense.
Everybody's Tennis Portable.
No, that makes sense. That's the same development team.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She plays Gloria in that. PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale. She's Chara in that. She's basically Professor Layton. She's Luke in all UK versions of Professor Layton and these.
Oh, okay, Luke.
Luke.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then Aurora from the Azran Legacy.
Cool.
She plays a lot of stuff in Azuma 11, Mark Evans.
Oh.
That's about it, really. So lots of video game and some TV stuff that we probably remember from back as a kids, like
she's done a lot of stuff actually. Impressive.
Bob the Builder, Franny's Feet, apparently, which might be before my time.
Don't know.
The magic key.
I don't know that one.
Oh, this is not what I thought it was. No, it's Biff Chip. Do you remember Biff Chip and Kipper?
No.
Oh, we're getting in some real like r/casual UK throwbacks to 90s school times. Biff Chip and Kipper was a series of books. This is going to be such a niche episode that I don't think anyone will. I don't think anyone will get any of the references in this episode. Biff, Chip, and Kipper is basically a series about a guy and a girl and a dog, and they have like a magic key, and they get on some weird things. One that was really vivid in my head that sounds like a bad fan fiction was where they found some invisible cream somewhere and rubbed it on themselves and made themselves invisible.
Right.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad fan fiction. Let me just have a quick...
sounds like something else, but yeah.
So Kipper's the dog, I think, or is it Biff that's the dog? But they're books that you would buy and they're... Oh no, is it Kip? Oh, what the heck? So they're like, there's two different things. We have like a picnic on the hill. There's like a magic key that that my dad made me when I was a kid, and I used to like, it did some cool stuff, and it was like a really cool thing.